Welcome back to the channel. This is Honest Adonis 2. The bar gets systematically lowered for LeBron and whoever progresses his GOAT case. This graphic says I lost with the Wizards. At the same time, it says I won with the Heat, Cavs, and Lakers. Jordan didn't get to the playoffs with the Wizards, so that's losing.
Yeah, you would think so.
That's the thing with LeBron fans. They're unclear intentionally. That's why I always frame whatever I hear them say as if I'm hearing it from a toxic woman.
That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, because she's going to tell me her truth, not the truth. So in this graphic, because we know what happened, it's implied losing is not getting to the playoffs. Jordan did get to the playoffs with the Wizards. At the same time, Jordan did get to the playoffs before Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson came to the team. But for some reason, that's not looked at as a win. For example, this graphic here, 1984, Jordan eliminated in the first round, 85, Jordan eliminated in the first round, 86, Jordan eliminated in the first round. But getting to the playoffs is some kind of win, allegedly, according to LeBron James fans, because they always say when Jordan left, Scottie got to the second round without Jordan. See how they just lowered the bar for Scottie Pippen? Getting to the second round, that's somehow a win for Scottie Pippen. Let's keep going. 87, Jordan eliminated in the second round, but Scottie Pippen was there. I thought Jordan didn't do nothing without Scottie Pippen. Going to the second round is somehow a win. 1988, Jordan eliminated in the third round. Scottie Pippen was there. 1989, Jordan eliminated in the third round. Scottie Pippen was there. Then they jump to 94 because those years are the years that Jordan actually won the chip. Jordan eliminated in the second round. The important part to emphasize here is Jordan took the blame. As the most talented player on the team, he accepted the blame. The bar gets lowered for LeBron. It's not LeBron's fault. The bar gets lowered for those people who helped progress LeBron's GOAT case. It's not Scottie Pippen's fault that he didn't win when Jordan left in 93-94. It's not Phil Jackson's fault that they didn't win when Jordan left. It's not the fault of the watered down era. It's not the fault that these guys was playing plumbers allegedly. But when Jordan comes back and plays 18 games, now it's Jordan's team, now it's Jordan's fault. Nevertheless, Jordan never gives you any context or complains as to why he lost. 89-90, Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson were there. Why did y'all still lose? This is according to the LeBron fan narrative. No Pip, no chip, but Pip lost displaying sportsmanship. This generation, and this is what the powers that be are pushing with LeBron James. He's pushing I'm the greatest player ever. They're pushing this whiny, pouty, self-proclaimed whatever, and you gotta believe it because I said it, and how dare you be a meanie and not believe it. Culture of Gen Z that we all are trapped in right now.
Don't say that. I know it's true, but don't say it.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is the norm, and it's a staple of the LeBron James era, not only of basketball, but of sports culture. LeBron James numbers, 31 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. What did Horace Grant do? What did Scottie Pippen do? Well, it looks like in Game 7, Scottie Pippen had 2 points and 4 rebounds, and Horace Grant did a little better in Game 7, having 10 points and 14 rebounds. Jordan never gives you any context or complains as to why he lost. LeBron always does. The bar is lowered. When we accept the excuses for LeBron not winning, that's us lowering the bar. Kobe didn't give you excuses why he lost. He just said, I'll be back next year.
Kobe, that's a difficult moment for you. We appreciate your time. How disappointed are you?
Well, I just hate losing. It's a tough loss. Next season for us starts right now.
Can you assess exactly what went wrong? Was it too many injuries? Can you begin to assess why you lost this series?
We have a million and one excuses that we could go to. Fact of the matter is, we're not going to make any.
How much harder will you work in this offseason now to get back to the championship?
I'll push myself to exhaustion.
Kobe, we thank you for your time.
2001, Jordan doesn't make the playoffs. 2002, Jordan doesn't make the playoffs. Those are his Wizards years. And the title of this graphic was, Nobody Talks About This. No, bruh, LeBron fans always talk about this. As if this somehow negates winning 3 rings in a row, coming out of retirement, winning 3 rings in a row again. And if this is such a disclaimer, why hasn't anybody else won 3 rings in a row? Oh, they have. Kobe and Shaq. But why didn't Didn't Shaq win 3 rings in a row before Kobe got in the starting lineup? 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. 6 years of Shaq losing never gets talked about. Why? Because the bar is lowered. This losing, not getting to the playoffs, not getting to the finals, not winning a championship, the bar is lowered for everybody else. Nah, you got to keep the bar just as high as Jordan set it. That's the thing. Jordan wasn't trying to set the bar. He was just doing what he does. All you lames grew up watching Jordan. And if you didn't directly grow up watching Jordan, your favorite basketball player grew up watching Jordan. We're talking about 40 years since this guy has been drafted. Are you insane? You must be. And us fans of sports have a rebuttal for it. But again, this whole conversation is like you're talking to a toxic woman. That's a part of why I'm not even talking to these LeBron fans. I've heard their arguments and they just don't hold water. I won with the Heat, Cavs, and Lakers. Well, you didn't get to the playoffs with the Lakers your first year there. Wouldn't that be a loss? Oh, see, the problem is I just added in some context, but they weren't talking about that part. They were talking about, oh, but he did win when Anthony Davis got there. No, but Anthony Davis was there for 6 years after that and you didn't win. So when COVID got to the Lakers, that's when you actually won. When COVID left, you didn't win anymore with the Lakers. I won with the Heat and the Cavs. Well, you was on the Cavs twice. The first time you didn't win with the Cavs. In fact, your first 2 years, you didn't go to the playoffs. But then also, why is he wearing a Bulls uniform and saying, I lost with the Wizards? Oh, you're not counting what he did with the Bulls for some reason. They can't count what Jordan did with the Bulls because Jordan did more with the Bulls than LeBron did with the Heat, Cavs, and the Lakers. I said before, LeBron going to the Heat with Chris Bosh was supposed to be the Dynasty Warriors, but LeBron couldn't pull it off. Why? His personality defects. The Heat would have 3 rings if LeBron didn't sabotage D. Wade and stop him from getting his finals MVP in 2011. LeBron was not outplayed by Jason Terry. He was not locked down by JJ Barea. But those are better narratives than the alternative true story of LeBron was jealous and did not want for D. Wade to get finals MVP like he would have because he outplayed LeBron.
Well, hell, I guess I ain't never looked at it like that before.
The reality is the bar has to be lowered for LeBron James because he did not do what Michael Jordan did, and he didn't do it better. Therefore, we have to give you alternative narratives. Look at my points, but you didn't get in the league to make more points than everybody else. You never stated that. Even when the decision came around, he didn't say, I'm going to the next team so I could do this and this and this with points. That was not a thing. He didn't say, I did all of this so I could play for longer than everybody else. You're capping. You was doing all of this stuff because Jordan set the bar. You've got some type of love affair with Jordan. Like you wish this guy would give you a hug like your dad. That's not his job to do. And or you wish he would accept you and co-sign you the way he co-signed Kobe. But Kobe didn't have this Gen Z aura of you should be appreciating me. You should want to be down with me. You should look at me like I did this and this and that. I know that's what the era is on because the people who watch this channel from my generation, we remember when we really couldn't rock with what our parents was doing and our parents couldn't rock with us. Our grandparents and great-grandparents, that was a thing. It's not a thing now. They couldn't rock with us, nor could we rock with them. So we had to make our own thing. And Gen Z hasn't really made their own thing. They're more so trying to take our thing and run with it as if they did it better than we did it. That's why I say in a video on one of my other channels, Obsession and the Back Rooms is Gen Z's hip-hop moment. What I mean by that is hip-hop culture is uniquely ours. Generation X. Hip-hop did not exist in the 70s the way it exists today. And many of us was running around with the feeling in the 80s and 90s that hip-hop culture is what it is today. This music on the charts that they say, oh, hip-hop is not on the charts. Your Gen Z version of what we made is not on the charts. Our stuff, you got to go to satellite radio to hear our stuff. There's a demand for our stuff internationally. Everybody's getting tired of the stuff you're doing. Why did I say that? There's a demand for 90s basketball internationally. The NBA itself is getting tired of LeBron. That's why he don't got no home right now. Nobody everybody wants him. It's not because he's old. It's because the drama that comes along with it's like dating a fly girl. Yeah, she pretty, but it's mad drama that comes along. Not a bunch of dudes trying to hit on her. No, she be flirting with these dudes.
Hey, what's your number? You mind me asking?
I'm going right now.
Huh?
You gonna say anything? Really? Yo. Nothing.
You sure you don't want my number? No.
Can I get his number? Really?
You said it's your brother?
No, it's my man.
Oh.
Seriously.
Oh, shit.
You're not gonna say nothing. You're fine if I give him my number. Yeah, sure.
1, I played this because I don't know if either of these guys are hoopers. 2, basketballers be having problems with women. Don't believe me? Ask Zion Williamson how his life is going. 3, the drama of dating this girl is when I'm out with her and some dude is like, yo, can I get your number? She like, well, I don't know, ask him. And the reality is if she didn't want to give her number away, she would be cold like Alaska, like all of us guys know women can be when they don't want nothing to do with you. And it's her responsibility to say no off the rip. And then if the dude persists, that's when the man steps in, if he needs to. But for the most part, especially in this day and age, if a woman start raising her voice a little bit with you, that's enough for everybody to look and call cops on you. What does all that have to do with this video? These teams don't want LeBron because there's drama that comes along with him. Even though it's attractive, what he can bring to your team as far as money and publicity is attractive. The juice is not worth the squeeze. I think we're going to have the best NBA season in a lot of years this coming up 2026-2027 season. And you have to lower the bar for LeBron because nothing like this happened to Kobe, nothing like this happened to Jordan, and I'm positive nothing like this will happen to Steph Curry, to where no teams want you because he not ready to retire. He still want to be in the limelight. But that's what I think. You tell me what you believe in the comments. We'll take it from there. And remember, if you don't think the bar has been lowered significantly for this generation, like LeBron in the finals, you lose again.